Hi everybody, it's Lace here, and I just kind of wanted to go some of the items in the add-on store and how it relates to the in-game playing of them and what they're for. So wax cylinders can be used in either phonographs, which will play one thing at a time, or now they have the automated, which will play 16, or the one that plays 8. The aether vibration amplifiers, when people say get the radio. Currently we have 2 radio stations you can listen to in game, and that's NBNN for New Britannia News Network, or Avatar's Radio, or people will say AR. So that's your choices there. In addition, in the Make a Difference store, Shooter Jennings has set up a breast cancer charity in there where donations go towards that. You can read charity itself and the other charity items that are available. But for this, and talking about music, when you buy the bundle, you get everything, all these 4 things here, which is the phonograph. You also get some pink dye. You get a really awesome looking poster that you can hang on the wall of your house and stuff. And then you get the wax cylinders themselves. The thing to note about these wax cylinders is they have vocals. Your wax cylinders that you see over here, these are all instrumentals. Some might say with vocals, but they're basically a MIDI file is what they are. So just to point those differences out. I'm going to switch over to the game. Okay, so I'm in a little crafting pavilion here in a player-owned town, and in front of me I've got the radio, or what's called the aether vibration amplifier console. And again, we have the 2 radio stations that I mentioned. I think I misspoke a minute ago and I said NBNN. NBNN is actually something that airs on Radio Free Britannia, and it's like a daily cast that goes on for that. So sorry about that earlier. But anyway, if I hit one of the radio stations and hit play, there we go. So there you go, it's playing, and you'll see that the console lit up. Let me just adjust the sound 1 second just to take it just a little bit lower so I can talk over it a bit. There we go. And if I go over to Avatar's Radio and hit play, I hear what's on that station. One thing to point out, as I move away, the sound drops. So this is a village lot, and you can see how much the sound dropped. If you're like on a keep lot or you've got a castle lot, obviously the sound's not going to cover your entire lot. I'm going to step out of the lot. I'm back to the town music, or I guess if it were an NPC town, it'd be the NPC town music. And then if I go back on the lot, there it is again. And that's as long as this is lit up. So I'm going to turn that off so it's not lit up. There was actually a little tiny version that came for some of the early founders, but it's also a radio. It's a little red one. I have one somewhere, but I don't have it here. So that's it for the radio. You can also tune into the radio through your computer by going to avatarsradio.info, and then or else searching for Radio Free Britannia. I don't know the exact address off the top of my head, but that's your other option where the stream would keep on going even if you're not by a radio on a lot. The next one is, this is the pink Shooter Jennings phonograph. It might not look very pink because I got a light on right here, so it looks a little more orangey, but it is very pink. The way it works is you can only play 1 song at a time, like we talked about. The Shooter Jennings ones, the wax cylinders for them, have the little pink icon on them. And again, they'll do the voice. Let's see, I don't know which one. I don't remember what all we've got in here on my inventory. What's one that's probably recognizable to everybody? Everybody probably knows Never Ending Story pretty well. So it's playing, starting out. You can hear the squelch like from the old time phonographs, and that's how they play. Also, you don't have to buy the one from the radios from the add-on store. That's the Shooter Jennings or the other one that's available. You can craft one in game, so just be aware of that. Just turn this light back on because it's pretty dark out here. Again, it's got the far away sound. It almost sounds like AM radio, I guess, more than an album. Let's turn that off. Now we've got the 16 automated player. Oh, okay. I never clicked that before. Interesting. I guess it was the whole town log that came up when I hit it. Again, if I go into my inventory and hit wax as a filter, I could drag more songs in there or whatever. When I hit play, it's going to randomize them. And again, we've got that scratchy sound like an old phonograph / AM radio station. If I'm paying $45 for this like I did, I don't know that I agree with the sound quality being like that, and that may be something I think I've heard them say on the forums that they like the ability to adjust that. I don't know if that's ever going to happen or what, but just beware that you're going to get not the pure sound that you'd hear if it was a POT track. And to illustrate that, we're just going to run over here to the POT version one. And this is called Broadcast Automated Phonograph. When you own a player-owned town, it's part of the package that gets delivered to you to customize your town. This just came in as of, I believe, this last set of wipes. Before you had to lock it down on your submission form what songs you want, but now you can switch them in and out, and you don't have to be locked into 5 songs or whatever. For mine, it is 5 songs because my POT isn't really giant. Smaller ones are going to have less, bigger ones are going to have more. And these are literally the songs that are going to loop when you're walking around the POT. People that have been gone for a while may not know to set this up. I was like, oh, what's this in my inventory? And then I saw I had all these wax cylinders delivered with all the POT row lot markers and village lot markers. So just remember to set that up, or otherwise your people will be like, where's the jams, man? You know. I think that covers everything. I just wanted to touch on a few things for some of the POT owners that might have been gone for a while, and then also about the area of effect on the other devices. Anyway, I guess that's it, and take care, happy hunting, and be safe. Bye.